Hello BFF, I am your brush fantasy friend. In this video, we're going to do a quick flip through of the Corrupted Tarot. This was hosted as a Kickstarter by Wyrmwood Gaming. They are creators of tabletop RPG accessories, mostly dealing with carpentry, like woodwork, beautiful things and creations, and they decided to step out a little bit for Halloween and create a tarot deck that is exceptionally unique. Creative director Stephanie Cost gathered nearly 80 different artists to create an amazing tarot deck. This tarot deck is based on the Rider-Waite tarot. However, all the cards are represented in their reversed interpretations. Let's take a look. Alright, so let's open them up. So first impressions, I really like the box, very minimalist, and the color and minimal artwork is actually kind of perfect. It kind of reminds me like soulless black classic horror. We have the pentacles, the swords, the wands, and the cups featured. Cup is cracked. It's kind of neat how everything is kind of pointing and coming out of the circle. The top of it has the Corrupted Tarot. I like the box, mostly for travel purposes and storing purposes. A lot of cards in earlier years would be in just a cardstock kind of box, because typically you would have them in a like a bag or something that you would carry around, or silk. So this is kind of a newer thing where they're coming out with nicer boxes. I like that it's a lift box, which is nice as well. Some of them are like a flap, in which case the flap would end up fading at some point with use. So I like that it just disconnects. We'll skip the cards for a moment, but they're super shiny, and go to the booklet really quick, because I feel like this booklet has a lot in it. I think it needs to be spoken about. There's a lot in it, but it's also really well done and set up. So again, we have the logo, just like on the box, Corrupted Tarot, matte black, very nice finish, and it looks thick. It's crazy how thick this book is. It looks overwhelming, but what's nice is there's actually just enough information. Each card only has a few sentences to describe it. And if you notice here, the entire left page is the artwork. So on each card there is like trim, and I like that they don't have that in the booklet. It's not necessary. It's just focusing on the art piece in general. Over here is the description, a few choice words to help with the interpretation very quickly, the name of the card, and then just a few sentences. So if you are familiar with the Rider-Waite tarot, you know that there's typically a upright and reverse position, but because this tarot is corrupted, they are reversed in general. So the upright position is the reversed version of the Rider-Waite. So this just kind of gives you a brief descriptor and almost explains a little bit of what maybe the artist was thinking. The artist's tag, so if you connect with a certain art piece and you want to look them up and maybe follow their art, you can do that, which I think is amazing, because again, it is featuring over 70 artists. So this is just neat to see this much in this deck. And then the artists like avatar, some of them have their actual pictures, like this one. It shows her actual picture, her name, and her handle. And again, a short descriptor. And it doesn't have the reversed or the upright, because again, it's just explaining the art and what it typically would go for. But it's not overwhelming, because it's just giving you what you need necessary for that particular card. So I just want you to see it. It's just, there's so much to it, and yet it is very minimal at the same time. They did such a great job showcasing this. The back of the card is very gorgeous as well. Reversed, it won't matter. And there's cups, there's veins, vines, there's swords. It's just beautiful. And then of course the Wyrmwood logo. It's just gorgeous. They have gilding on them. Yes, super shiny. Silver gilding. All the way around. Gorgeous. So this is the first time that I am owning cards with gilding. I feel very fancy. Very fancy. So let's go ahead and do the flip through. And I notice little details within each card. It's really neat. So I'll point them out. I haven't seen the whole deck through, but I did peek. Unfortunately, I couldn't help it. I want to shuffle them in the worst way. But this is how they came packaged. So down at the bottom, you have the name of the card, and the number is at the top. Every card has this very beautiful Nuvea detail and a frame that comes down as well. And one thing that I absolutely love is the black around it. Again, continuing the Halloween theme or the horror kind of gothic about it. I love cards that have very dark and beautiful themes to it, and it drives me up a wall when the outside still has that white classic poker card game trim around it. So this is just beautiful. So this is the Fool, the Magician, and again, every single card is a completely different artist. So we're going to see different styles. Coming back up to the Nuvea little corners, if you notice, in this one, it is black, just like the outside trim, and this one, the color of the art piece goes into it, and that's fascinating to me. The High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor. You can see the styles, very crisp, and this one looks very smudged, like the way that he drew it out. So beautiful. elephant, the lovers, and again the color of this art piece is coming in here. The chariot, strength, the hermit, you can see the figure down here, the wheel of fortune, justice. It's crazy how much the styles change, and yet because of the black and everything and the colors and the darkness, they all just go well together. It's so beautiful. The Hanged Man, and if you notice, he looks like he's already reversed because normally he's hung upside down. And again, it's because of the interpretation that the corrupted tarot is the other way around. Beautiful. Death. These colors are brilliant. Temperance. The Devil. The Tower. I know you're familiar with the Rider-Waite Tarot. The tower is typically falling apart, right? Being struck by lightning. So this is so fascinating that it's all intact, maybe rebuilt even. The foundation is put in place. However, there's tombstones all around. So what sacrifices were made to build this tower? So fascinating. The star, the moon, the sun, judgment, the world, Ace of Wands. So now we're getting into the suits. Two of Wands, Three of Wands, Four of Wands, Five of Wands, see them in the back, Six of Wands, Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands, 10 of Wands. So really quickly, again the art, the coloration comes into that little trim outside of it, but also her hand is coming out of the piece as well, and that's so neat that whoever did the editing of this did those little things throughout the deck. It's so beautiful. It really makes it unique. Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, so the red, and then this smoke coming out of the frame. Queen of Wands, King of Wands, Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Three of Cups, Four of Cups, Five of Cups, little Six of Cups, Seven of Cups, the wings are coming out over the frame. Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups. So fascinating how everyone has their own interpretations. King of Cups, Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, Three of Cups. So again, if you are familiar with the Rider-Waite Tarot, you know that Three of Cups in the upright position normally is about betrayal. And so this one, the colors look fairly brighter in the upright position because they've grown from this, maybe gotten thicker skinned. Maybe that's why she has thorns in place. It's just very fascinating. But if you notice, there's still judgment going on in this background. It's so beautiful. Four of Swords, Five of Swords, Six of Swords, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. The finish on these cards is very nice as well. It's not slippery, but it's very soft and smooth. It's like a very matte. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and that's it. That's the flip through of the Wyrmwood Corrupted Terror. with these spooky cards, go ahead and comment below. Head over to my coffee shop and you can leave a tip as well as suggestions. I am thinking about doing an ASMR version with these cards and being all dressed very witchy. I'm pretty excited about them. But that's them. I absolutely love them. Best Christmas gift ever. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, Brushed Fantasy friend. I will see you soon and we will do some corrupted tarot readings together. See you soon, BFF.